guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my November 2018 bullet journal flip through. So I'm not going to start doing plan with me's until next month. I still don't feel comfortable with how I do it. And I also, when I do my bullet journals, I tend to take, like, I don't sit down and do it all at once. This is my first video back in probably 11 months, which is crazy to me, but I'm super excited to get back into it. Like, I have so many ideas for videos, and we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into this one. So I am using the Exceed dotted grid paper from Walmart, which was only $8. This is like my third or fourth one, and they're really good, and they're $8 versus $20 for the moleskins, which I find crazy. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into this month. Like I said, I'm doing my November flip through. I'm just gonna flip through it and show you what I did. So this month I decided to theme it after my favorite TV show. And the reason I did that, because when I think of Gilmore Girls, which is what this theme is, the whole entire month is gonna be themed around Gilmore Girls. And when I think of November, I think of Gilmore Girls. This month I decided to do 2 cover pages, and I did watercolor on both of them. I did watercolor paper, and then I just taped in the paper onto my bullet journal. So on the left side, I did a Stars Hollow Town Square picture with the town gazebo inside, and it just has like little fall touches here and there, like the trees and the pumpkins, and then I did like a little fall time leaf garland to wrap around the gazebo. And then I just have the Stars Hollow sign, founded in 1779. And then on the right side, I just did a little drawing / watercolor of the famous Luke's Diner. And on the bottom, I just have Stars Hollow, Connecticut, November. I didn't put 2018 because I felt like it would have been too much for the picture, but it's whatever. And then the famous Luke's Diner coffee mug sign. I decided to do my monthly layout like this. Instead of doing like the dates and then my important dates or month at a glance like I usually do, I decided to set it out in a monthly calendar this month, and I really like how it turned out. I just drew out the squares with my favorite pen, and then for the dots I just did little circle dots with watercolor, and then decorated it with washi tape and then like little drawings. So over here I have the Stars Hollow town businesses. So I have the little sign pointing in different directions: Luke's Diner, Dragonfly Inn, Al's Pancake World, Weston's Bakery, Josie's Market, Miss Patty's Dance School, Kim's Antiques, and the soda shop. And then I just decorated it with a little pumpkin and little fall leaves washi tape. And then down here I just did a little watercolor, and it says "Welcome to Stars Hollow" with a couple of washed out fall colors. The next page, the next 2 pages, are my November gratitude log and my November goals. I decided to theme this one around Yale. I just have some books down here, and these are actually books that they reference in Gilmore Girls, and then I decorated it with like a little Yale banner. And then to go along with the theme on the gratitude log, I just did some watercolor lines, every other line to write in blue to go with the Yale theme, since Yale's colors are obviously. And then I just decorated it with some washi tape. The next page, I did a little watercolor of Luke's Diner. It's supposed to be, it kind of reminds me of like a little Lego land if Luke's Diner was made out of Legos. Up at the top, I just have Williams Hardware, which if you watched the show, you know the store was originally his dad's hardware store, and he turned the inside into the diner. However, he left the Williams Hardware sign on the outside, so I thought it would be cool to put a little Williams Hardware sign up here. I did the same thing. I just painted it on some watercolor paper, and then I taped it in. The no cell phone sign, and then I have a little sign that I put next to it that says "Talk more, laugh more, eat more, tell more, and Gilmore," which I thought was cute and totally Pinterest. And then over here on the right side, I have a little Luke's Diner and then a coffee mug and I decided to turn this page into my brain dump page. So anytime that I need to write something, I usually just scribble it on a piece of paper like in the back so I don't mess up my stuff. So I decided to actually add in a brain dump section this month, which I think is gonna come real handy. So the next page, I decorated it with Gilmore Girls, and then I did names out of the show, which of course is also something you can find on Pinterest. So I just did Logan, Richard, Lane, Michelle, Lorelei, Paris, Emily, Gypsy, Suki, Rory, Luke, and Jess. And Dean was on here, but if we're gonna be honest, I do not like Dean in the show Gilmore Girls. I think he's an idiot and I really don't like him. On the opposite side, I did a November habits tracker, and I decided to try it like this month. Usually I just do my habits or the days of the month up top, and then I just fill in the square. So I decided to do it on its own little thing, and each day I will cross it off and then see how I track it this way and see if I like it better. I don't know, like it's supposed to be like a funny motivational quote to put on here. And it's from, of course, Gilmore Girls, and it says, "Why are we running? 58 seats and 62 Koreans." So if you've seen Gilmore Girls, this reference to everybody running to the second wedding of Lane's wedding. And I just thought that was funny, and I don't know, I thought it was funny. And then I just decorated it with different fall time colors, and then of course some more washi tape, and then I have like these metallic leaves that I've had for years and never found any use for, and finally I put them in my bullet journal. So the next page is my first week of November, my weekly layout, and I decided to do something new that I've never done before. And as you can see, I decided to cut the page in the middle. So over here I have the month, what days are gonna be in this spread, and then I have a little calendar of the month, and I just highlighted what week we are in. And then I put like a little fall picture right here. And then on this side it says "Where you lead." On the other side it says "I will follow," which is the theme song for Gilmore Girls. And then I did the days of the week. So we have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I did a little quote over here, and it says "Bicycle, unicycle, unitard, hockey puck, rattlesnake, monkey, monkey underpants," which is something that Lorelei says in the show, and I thought it was hilarious. So I went ahead and put that in here and then decorated it with different colors, washi tape. Over here, I decided to separate the page and kind of distinguish it a little bit more by putting washi tape on the border. That way it's a little easier to grip to turn the page. On the rest of the weeks, there's more days, but since this week I ended it with only doing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I decided to use these other two pages to do like a little notes area, and I decorate with like Dragonfly Inn, a Luke's cup, and then of course coffee, coffee, coffee that Lorelei always says. And then I just decorated it a little with washi tape, different like cardstock. And then over here I have a little area to write, which I put weekly events, but I'll probably use for like filming and like my blog area, just to kind of keep it separated so I can see like what I need to film during the week, what I need to write, and stuff like that. Week 2, I just did the same thing as before. As you can see, there's more days: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then over here I did Lorelei's horoscope newspaper that she gave Luke the first day that they met. They reference it after they go on a date. She crossed out the horoscope and wrote in there, "You will meet an annoying woman, give her coffee and she will go away." So I thought that was cute to put in here. And then I just decorated it with some washi tape, a little pumpkin, and then over here I put some cardstock in, and this one says "Some of my favorite things." And I thought it was just a good way, like maybe that I can write down some of my favorite things for the week. And week 3 is kind of themed around Rory and Logan, because yes, I love both Rory and Logan, and then Rory and Jess, but I think Rory and Logan has always been my favorite in the original. So this one, I just did their first like real big scene together, which was where they jumped off the top of the scaffolding that they built or whatever during the Life and Death Brigade event. So this is Rory and Logan jumping off the top, and it just says an Omni apparatus, which is ready for anything. And then they're just a bunch of different pictures of them jumping. And then on the bottom of here, I did like little letters. It says, "You jump, I jump, Jack," which is what Rory says to Logan. And then over here, I just put the quote that Logan says to Rory before they jump to get her to jump. So it says, "People can live 100 years without really living for a minute." And it says Logan Huntsberger on the bottom. And I decided to not put the weekly events on the side because I realized maybe that I wanted to use this for like my social media tracker, like what I needed to do for that week. So, and then week 4, I did, of course, the same thing. I just have this cute little picture here that says cozy sweater, crisp air, pumpkin spice, candles, fuzzy socks, and fall. And then I have a little Luke's cup, and it's supposed to be like hot chocolate instead of coffee. So I put like little whipped cream on top. Down here is a little sign that says the Old Muddy River Bridge Knit-a-thon, which is in like, I want to say like season 7, where they do the knit-a-thon. And then we have the days of the week, of course. And then I did the same thing this week as I did last week with the little moments in my life, just things to write down. And then over here I have this little picture that I put in there. It says, "I got hit by a deer." So the last week I did, of course, again, the same thing, which is pretty repetitive. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the days of the week. And then this time I kind of themed it around Miss Kim and Lane. So I have a little like sticker that I made and put in here, which says, "Miss Kim says French fries are the devil's starchy fingers," which I've always thought was really hilarious. And then down here I have the band's bus. Of course, it's the sandwich delivery bus, or VW bus. And then it just has a little Hep Alien sticker on it, and then I just wrote Hep Alien right here. And then on the other side, I put a Lane quote, which says, "Eternal damnation is what I risk for my rock and roll," which is Lane Kim. And didn't decorate down here yet. I just figured that I would leave it. Usually I put a monthly favorites and just like all the things that I was loving for the month of November, I guess. And I'll probably end up doing that. And I'll probably end up like painting something, but usually at the end I just do a little area to where I can write down what I was really loving for that month, whether it be makeup products or, you know, house stuff, whatever. That was it. This is my November 2018 bullet journal flip through. Not plan with me, flip through, because it's already planned. Hopefully next month I will do my first plan with me, where I'll actually, you know, sit down and draw it on camera, whatever I decide. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it was a little repetitive as far as the weeks go, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to be making more because I'm really glad to be making videos again. Super excited. Yeah, let me know down below if you love Gilmore Girls and what your favorite episode is, what guy you like Rory with, whatever. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Yeah.